Hello, everyone. So excited to be here tonight. And it looks like we've got several people who are excited to be here too. So hello to everyone. Let us know.
TM says this is going to be fun. We agree, TM. This is going to be a blast.
Totally. So tonight is going to be our biggest giveaway ever. We are giving away so much stuff. And we're also going to be giving some pointers and tips for back to school, helping you guys get on the right track so you can be successful.
So we're gonna give you a rundown of all the stuff that we're giving away, but let us be explicitly clear that we are giving away more than we have ever given away before. And if you know us, you know that that is an achievement because we love to give things away. So I'm going to tell you, you're going to want to be here the whole time because it just keeps getting better. If you miss something, you didn't win that one, we're moving on to the next one. Don't despair.
Totally. You definitely aren't going to want to go anywhere. Like I said, we're giving away tons of stuff. And one of the things, oh yeah.
That's right. On Wednesdays, we wear pink, bestie. It's Wednesday. Let's go. It's
I love it.
World, and we're just living in it.
Totally. Everybody go get their pink. Actually, I wear this to the Barbie. I haven't seen the Barbie movie, but I could totally wear this to the
Nurse Barbie.
I love it. I love it. Yep. Yeah. I know. My husband doesn't have pink though. Like I'm like, dude, you better go get your pink shirt before we go.
You can borrow one of our scrub tops.
That might not really fit so great, but we'll give it a try. So it sounds like we've got some first timers here, which is great. So welcome. We're so happy you're here. I'm interested what brought you here. Did you see some of our videos? Are you familiar with our flashcards or products? I would love to know for everybody who's attending where you're at in your program. Are you just starting nursing school? Are you in the middle? All of that. And the other thing I did want to mention before we kind of run down everything we're going to be giving away is we're going to be doing a giveaway for members of the school that have basically the school that has the most attendees tonight. So if you have friends, classmates who are not on this live, then you need to DM them and get them to join the live so that your school can win a special giveaway. So we'll be doing that giveaway partway through tonight.
So now is the time. Start texting, start calling, send those DMs, put out the alert on GroupMe, WhatsApp, tell your classmates to get on the live so that you guys, because each one of you who is here representing your school will win something in this giveaway. So get your friends here so that we can give something away to the biggest cohort. And to be clear, listen, I'm a Chamberlain girly myself. So I went to the biggest nursing school, right? We're talking about campuses. So if your school, if your university has multiple campuses, we want you to rep your campus. So Chamberlain Columbus, text those friends. Don't text the Chamberlain Las Vegas people, okay? Just your campus.
Yes, it'll be a specific school. Same thing with like Cal State. I went to Cal State San Marcos, so it's not like all of Cal State. It'll be the most attendees from Cal State San Marcos or, the other Cal States.
Yep. So, sorry, I'm flashing up some comments for people who might be watching on the replay. I just want you to see some of these awesome things that people are saying. I'm just stoked seeing all these things. 4th and final semester of nursing school, LPN to RN bridge program, one kind of nursing to another. I love it. Halfway. Oh, Virginia Western and Roanoke. I'm a Lynchburg girly. I grew up in Lynchburg. So yes, we love to see the diversity in locations here.
Nice. Oh, and Emily was referred by a friend who went through nursing school. That's a awesome. Good friend indeed, because we are here for you. We're totally going to help you get through nursing school.
That is so awesome. Take my NCLEX on Friday.
Ooh, that's exciting. Southwestern University. Bought the bundle last semester. It helped out so much. Awesome.
Man.
Using the videos as a refresher. Stuff. That's awesome. Well, welcome everybody. We are so glad that you were here. Congrats.
Oh my gosh. We had no doubt. I mean, you were here for every single Nurse Squad live, every live we've ever done. You have been here. Oh my God. We had no doubt. We're so proud of you.
Oh, for sure. And CD has 4 months left. So CB's going to be killing that NCLEX and the minimum number of questions for sure.
That's amazing. I went back to nursing school after taking 10 years off, so it can absolutely be done. Good for you.
Totally. Well, nursing is a second career for me too. I used to be an engineer, took some time off, was a stay-at-home mom, and then went back to nursing school later in life.
I did fire and EMS and tech support and found my way to nursing school. So it is never too late. You are not too old. You have plenty of time.
Absolutely. All right. So shall we talk about all the things we're going to be giving away tonight, Meris? Should we run through it?
I think we should.
Okay. All right. You guys ready? We're going to
pay attention. Focus up, because it's a lot. Okay.
It's a lot. So we're going to be giving away a planner. We're going to be giving away a dose calculation workbook. We are going to be giving away one of our ultimate nursing school survival kits.
The whole kit.
The whole shebang. The whole kit with all of our flashcards. We're going to be giving away multiple one-year memberships, and we'll talk more about what's in a membership, but that's a huge deal. And then we have some special vendors who are also providing giveaways tonight. We're giving away gift certificates for scrubs from Lifeline Scrubs, and we're giving away goodies from Snarky Nurses as well. And then did I hit everything? I mean, and then we're going to give away the school. We're going to have the school giveaway about halfway through. So again, get other people from your school to get onto the live so that your school will win that giveaway.
Yep.
All right.
I'm so excited.
All right. So yes, would love survival kit. Absolutely. Survival kit is the bomb for sure. And Lanil, you have the dosage calculation book. Very helpful. So, and Jordan wants a planner. Okay, well, let's talk about planners first, okay? Because as you guys are starting back to school, there's our lovely planner.
In our level up pink.
Totally. Time management and planning is essential. So if you're new, if you're like just starting with nursing school, there's a big tidal wave coming your way that may or may not be apparent, but your schedule is going to get very busy very fast with clinicals, classes, assignments, tests, skills check off, like the whole shebang. So you're going to really, really need to manage your time super effectively. So
Vanna White does not get paid enough because this is really hard. Okay, let me show you. We're in August right now. This is the calendar year 2023, but we have an academic one that starts in August, goes through August of next year. So you get 13 months, whichever planner you get. But here's August. Every month has a pep talk that was written by us, the nurses of the nurse squad at Level Up RN. So these are legit, like from our nursing team. Every month also has a tip that is like a clinical tip, studying tip, test taking tip, like different things along those lines. So there's a tip every single month. We also give you room to plan, to do goal planning, reflect on how the last month went and plan for the one that's coming up ahead. We give you the monthly layout so you can have everything at a glance. But the thing that makes it really special is how it's actually laid out here week to week. We give you room to plan your clinicals, labs, simulations, classes, things that have nothing to do with nursing school, like doing the laundry or making a doctor's appointment. We give you space here to plan for the assignments that are coming down the line in the future so that you don't get surprised by anything. We give you space to plan your 3 non-negotiables for the day. And if you are into planning or you want to get into planning, go check out the video series that I did on YouTube that goes into all of these details and why they are so special and why they work. But these 3 non-negotiables, when you start nursing school, you are drinking through a fire hose. They are going to blast you with information, with assignments, with due dates, with all kinds of things. And you need to be able to figure out, what 3 things do I need to get done today in order to be successful? I can't worry about everything. What 3 things am I worrying about right now? And then, of course, the thing that makes it the most special, I mean, there's lots of things that make it really special, but the reference pages.
Oh, yeah. I would have loved, when I was in there, I would have loved to have had these at my fingertips during nursing school. It's got all the key stuff you have to remember for all the areas of nursing.
It's amazing. We give you stuff that you look up frequently, like lab values, the EKG intervals. What's the PR interval supposed to be? What's the QRS supposed to be? What are the, oh my God, all the milestones for peds, all the vaccinations for peds. My favorite would be the maternity pages, because we give you these beautiful drawings that come from our flashcards, by the way. So you've got all of that stuff. We give you things you need to know about nutrition, different vitamin deficiencies, documenting on restraints, like all these things that are high yield, highly testable, things that you're looking up all the time. I promise you, whether you are just starting nursing school or you are about to pass the NCLEX, you will still use this stuff every single day, truly.
Totally. So if you would like to win one of our planners, in the comments, you should put the kit. I'm sorry, wrong one. What's our planner one? Help me plan.
Help me plan.
Help me plan. Exclamation point. So help me plan. If you want to win a planner.
And listen, oh my God, just once. Listen, for every time we tell you to enter something, you're going to type it, and you're going to hit enter, and then you're going to leave it alone, because Angelina will manually remove your entry if you do it more than once. I promise you. I promise.
Yeah, you don't want to get disqualified, so just put it in the comments once. Help me plan. And then we'll let Angelina pick the winner, and we'll let you know who will win one of our planners. And we do have an academic year planner as well as a calendar year planner, and you can choose between those. Okay.
Yes.
The other thing that's important when you're starting school, in addition to kind of planning your time and getting your arms wrapped around all of your assignments and all the different schedules you have, is dosage calculation. So it's a big deal in nursing school, and in many schools, at least at my school, I don't know how it was for you, Meris, but in my school, you had to get 100% on your dosage calculation exam. You got 2 tries, and if you did not pass it by the second try, then you were held back. It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. At my school, that things have changed, actually. So now you do have to get a much higher, like, first time percentage. But yes, it was a thing that you would be kicked out of the program if you did not pass in a certain number of attempts. So it's not a thing. And the other thing is, they're easy points, because if you, and I don't mean like, oh, dosage calc is easy. I mean, there's a right and a wrong answer, period. It's not one of these like nursing school questions where it's like, well, this one is the most correct. So don't miss out on easy points. Learn how to do the math, and guarantee, because man, when I would hear that we had 5 med calc questions on a test, I was like, great, that's 5 questions I got right without even having to worry about them. Yeah. So don't miss out on those easy points.
For sure. And so there may be people out there who love math, are great at math. You got it covered. Awesome. But I know there's a lot of people who don't necessarily love math, or struggle maybe a little bit with math, or specifically with dosage calculation problems. So our dosage calculation workbook is amazing. It takes you from we take you from the most basic problems, like converting between household and metric, or converting within metric, all the way to titration of medications. Like heparin titration. And the other thing about this workbook, I know a lot of schools or a lot of books, they teach you one way to solve the problem. We actually teach you how to solve all the problems in this book using 3 different ways. So we teach you dimensional analysis, ratio and proportion, as well as the formula method, because everybody's brain works a little different, and one of those methods is going to be more comfortable for you than the others. So
Cathy and I are very, very similar in so many ways. Like in some ways that it's like creepy, you know, like where we're like, how is it possible that we both do that thing, or, you know, whatever. But one huge difference about us is how our brains work when it comes to math. I am ratio and proportion day in and day out. Dimensional analysis is lost on me, and Cathy loves the dimensional analysis stuff. So two great nurses, 2 nurses who love what they do, love learning, all of that. Our brains work very differently. So if dosage calculation hasn't worked for you in the past because of how you have been taught, I would really encourage you to give this book a try, because we try to teach it so that anybody can learn based on how it makes sense to them.
Totally. And it's all color coded in the book too. So you're like, oh, I'm formula method, so I'm going to look for the purple. And you just look for that throughout the book. And you can just focus on the method that makes the most sense to you. We also have videos where I go on the whiteboard and I solve every single example problem in this book on my whiteboard 3 different ways. So, so if you're an auditory learner, visual learner, that's going to really help as well. And that comes with your purchase of a dosage calculation workbook. So we are going to give away a dosage calculation workbook tonight too. So
We are.
What should people put in the comments here?
Okay, wait. I have a different one from whatever we said before. All right, we're gonna put in the comments. It adds up. It adds up.
I love it. I love it. Nice one. If you would like to win a dosage calculation workbook, in the comments, put "it adds up" and do it one time only, or else you get disqualified. So it adds up.
Speaking of Angelina disqualifying people, she is qualifying somebody by giving us the name of the planner winner.
Okay, we have a winner of our planner. Who is that?
We have a winner. I didn't know if you want to do this one or...
I'll do it. Yeah, because it's easy to say, right?
There's just,
so if you've been here before, if you've been to one of our live events, or really if you've listened to any of my videos, to be honest, I'm like the queen of mispronouncing names and stuff. This includes people's names and drug names and everything else. Like, I know my drugs like inside and out, but like sometimes it like the pronunciation isn't the best. But anyway, the winner of a planner is Sincerely Little One. Sincerely Little One, you have won a planner. So what you need to do is reach out to support@leveluprn.com and let them know that you are the winner of a planner, and we will get that out to you. So congratulations, Sincerely Little One.
I figured that was a good one for you because it was just straight up words.
Yes. It's like real words that I could actually say. Yeah, I know. Angelina and Meris sometimes are like, oh, Cathy, you announced this one. And it's some like really, and I feel really bad when I mess people's names up. If I mess a drug name up, I'm like, whatever, you know.
Yes.
But people's names, I kind of feel, I kind of feel bad about that. So, all right. So that's our dosage calculation workbook. Let's talk now about our ultimate nursing survival kit. So this thing is the bomb. It comes in a great box and it has all of the subjects in it. So our nursing school survival kit includes pharmacology, med-surg, maternity, pediatrics, nutrition, psychiatric mental health, health assessment. What am I missing?
Oh my God.
EKG interpretation and lab values. Did I give up? And I also, it comes with a little to-go box too. So you can like, so cute. I love the to-go box.
And it's like the perfect little fidget for me too. Oh, like that little click. I love it.
Yep. So this is the kit that is going to get you through nursing school. It is the thing that's going to let you focus on the most important information that you need to know in school and that you're going to get tested on. So basically, we take out all the fluff and focus on that core information that you have to know. And I can't tell you how many hundreds or thousands of hours I would have saved myself in nursing school if I had had this kit. I spent crazy amounts of time away from my family, my husband, my kids, trying to focus, like figure out what the core stuff was and to learn that stuff. And so we have done that work for you. We have narrowed down the information to that core stuff. And if you have our flashcards and you review those flashcards prior to your class and then go into your class, you are going to be so well prepared. And then when you hear the information from your teacher, you're hearing it or seeing it for the second time. And you're going to be able to understand and digest that information so much more effectively than if you're walking into class hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
And I know prior to class, they say read these 5-6 chapters or whatever. And if you're like me and probably every other nursing student, like when you're first starting off in nursing school, you're like, okay, I'm going to read my chapters. And my first like 3 chapters of my nursing textbook are like beautifully highlighted.
Yeah.
And then it became very apparent very quickly that there was not enough time. Okay. You do not have enough time.
It's not a good use of your time. Even if you did have that time, it's not a good use of that time. Your brain is not interested in that. And I want you to know too, that we're so serious about the fact that everything we do is to cut to the chase, to not waste your time, to help you succeed. But also everything we do is referenced using peer-reviewed sources. It's got the most up-to-date information, and that takes time for us to put together. So we're not going to waste our time either putting in stuff that doesn't matter. So I want you to truly understand that, like, not only is this just like the most testable, straight facts, no fluff, but it's also like heavily researched, evidenced, referenced, and supported. And we believe that these are the most testable things. Otherwise, we would spend that time, you know, putting in more detail if we thought it wasn't enough. So truly, nobody wants to read black words on a white page and try to make sense of it. It's not a good use of your time. So let us do the hard stuff and read those textbooks for you and tell you this is the sentence on this whole page that you need to worry about.
Yeah, and Tammy says here, the girls won't let you fail if you listen to them.
If you listen to them.
Totally. And so here's the deal. Your textbooks are valuable and they are useful. Here's where I would use the textbooks. After looking at our flashcards, hearing our videos, going to class, if you are still unclear about certain concepts or not understanding a certain thing, your textbook's great to go read in depth about that stuff. But your textbook has a lot of fluff in there too. So I don't feel like it's a great starting point, but it's a good reference later on when you need to pull it out and get more information. And I wish someone had really told me that prior to nursing school. So I'm here to tell you that. And I also want to say this, and it's hard for me to say because I don't want to be braggy, but because I'm going to be bragging on both of us, that it's a little easier. But what I'm saying is you can trust that the stuff in these flashcards is the stuff you need to know for nursing school and will help you, because Meris and I and the rest of the nurse team, we really killed it in nursing school. We worked super hard and all of that. And so you can trust that information. We passed
also, what you can't see is that if you zoom out from Cathy, there's like 15 more around her. So I'm not showing off. They're all just out of frame for her.
Right. So yeah, we put in the hard work during nursing school. We're practicing nurses, and having, gone through nursing and working as a nurse, we have a really good, very clear picture of what it is that you need to know and focus on in nursing school. So anyway.
I genuinely hope that it is clear too, that our entire philosophy is very different from what a lot of people think of nursing, which is because I suffered, you should suffer. Nurses eat their young, and that is not us. Our whole mission in life is because it was hard for me, I want to make it easier for you. So everything we do is with that in mind. It truly is meant to make it easier, more accessible, more easy to digest for the next generation of students, because you shouldn't suffer because we suffered. You should get it better because we suffered.
Totally. So if you have our kit, you have in your hands the stuff that you have to know and the stuff you're going to get tested on in nursing school and on the NCLEX. Okay. And if you review those flashcards, you can follow along with our free videos on YouTube where we kind of, free. We have over 600 free videos on YouTube on every possible subject.
And we're coming out with more all the time.
Totally.
We're trying, I promise we're trying.
Totally. We're here to really just change nursing education, and we're trying to make this place, this world a better place for you guys. So you have our flashcards. At the end of the day, right? It's our legacy. It's our
it's our
purpose. Yeah. So we put all those videos on YouTube for free. You can follow along with the flashcards and hear us like explain different concepts. And I'll tell you what, reading those words on the card, hearing the words that are coming out of our mouths on the screen, it's going to sink in. And then if you walk into the class and hear your teacher kind of teach on those subjects, it's there. You're going to have it. You're going to have it, and you're going to be in great shape. So without further ado, let us give away one of our kits.
Yeah. So we're going to give you the thing to enter, like the word to say or whatever, and then we're going to tell you who won Dosage Calc. So you just got to stay with us. A lot of questions about who won those things. Don't worry, we're going to give them all away. I promise.
Totally. And also right now we have a promotion going with our kit. If you purchase our kit on our website, leveluprn.com, you get a free year of membership, which we will be talking about more. So even if you don't win, you can purchase the kit and you get a whole year of membership, which is huge. That's like $100 value.
And I love this too. Like I have a 1.5 to 2 hour drive to get to school and can't wait to listen during my drive. Yes, 100%. I love the multitasking. I call this passive studying, where you are actively engaged in something else, but you're always listening. I love this. It's going to serve you well.
Absolutely. You got to make the most of every bit of time. And that's why we made that little to-go box with the nurse kit. Because you could I took 20 to 30 cards with me everywhere. I went to pick up my kids, like I'm waiting in the kid pickup line because we don't have buses here in California, which is crazy. But anyway, I'm sitting in a huge line reviewing my cards, went to a doctor's office, on a walk. Basically, I'm using all that time to study. And that's why flashcards are great. You could take them with you wherever you go. All right. So if you would like to win a kit, then in the comments, one time only, you want to put in the kit is lit. The kit is lit. And while you guys are doing that, we also want to announce the winner of our dosage calculation workbook. So
yes, we do, which is Kelly. No last name. Just Kelly.
Just Kelly, like Beyonce,
like
or
Madonna.
Yeah.
Listen, I love it. Absolutely. So just Kelly, wherever you are, identify yourself in the comments.
Totally.
And send an email to support@leveluprn.com. Let them know that you, just Kelly, won the Ultimate Nursing School Kit, Survival Kit, and Angelina will get you sorted right away.
Awesome. So reach out, support@leveluprn.com. And for those of you entering to win our kit, again, the kit is lit. That's what you want to put in.
Kelly has been found.
Nice. All right. Congratulations, Kelly. That's awesome. So as I mentioned,
the kit is lit. I have one already. I don't need it, but it's true.
The kit is lit. We love it. I know. We were considering, we're like, okay, what should we have them put in the comments? Like the kid is we're like, oh no. Got to keep it PG. The kid is lit.
We don't want to get in trouble with the big boss.
Right.
The banker.
Totally. So as I mentioned before, with the purchase of a kit, from now until Sunday, you get a free year of membership. So let's talk about Level Up RN membership. Meris, you want to tell them what's all like?
I would love to tell you about membership because I think it is one of the most underrated things that we offer because it is very accessible. So membership right now is $10 a month. And so that's, you can get it for 1 month if you want, and then just cancel it and you can enjoy it for that full month, or you can have it ongoing. You can get it for you can get a year's membership at a discount. So whatever makes the most sense for you. If you're like, I just want to check this out and see what it's like before I commit to a year or anything, by all means. I know that for me in nursing school, there were all these amazing services out there that were just too much money. They were too much out of my reach. And so I love that this is much more affordable and accessible. Our membership has a little bit of everything. So if you are like, I'm not ready to commit maybe to the physical products, like I want to see kind of what you guys have, awesome. Membership is where to do it. So all of our core content videos that we were talking about that are on YouTube for free, it's the same content. We moved it over. We put it in a playlist for you so that you can find exactly what you're looking for. It can play through ad-free, and it remembers where you are. Like, it remembers what the last thing you watched is. Not only do we have those videos in there, we have videos that we call cram courses. So these videos are where maybe you have a final exam coming up at the end of the week, and you're like, oh my God, I am not prepared for this, or I just really want to review the high level stuff. This is where Cathy and I go through the most testable of the most testable information. So this is like the quick and dirty, gotta know it sort of stuff so that you can review those facts. We have an NCLEX review, which is made up of those cram courses, but also an in-depth fluid and electrolyte acid base imbalance and fluid and electrolyte, but also test taking strategies video all in there. Not only do we have all these videos, but we have NCLEX style review questions for you. So we have over 1,000 review questions.
Over 1,000.
That's so many. It's so many, and they're sorted for you by course, and then you also can just do like, just give me some of everything because I'm reviewing for NCLEX. When you become a nurse, we have ANCC accredited contact hours, which are your continuing education hours that you have to do for your license. Like, I just had to tell the Board of Nursing that, yes, I really did take 24 continuing education contact hours. We offer those contact hours as part of membership. We have so much stuff, and we are constantly coming out with more. So you like, oh, wait, and I forgot the best part. Dosage calc is on there. So if you're like, hey, I really want that dosage calc, but I need it tonight because I've got a dosage calc test tomorrow, then
We have a
get
whole
membership. The course is on there. It's the same stuff that is in this book, except it's just the online component. It's part of membership. So,
and it's like $10 a month. I mean, it is very, very affordable.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make it really accessible. And if you get it for a year, then you get a little bit of a discount. I think it's $99 for a year.
Yeah, it's awesome. And like I said, oh wait, and there's a special discount too. Like, do you guys know that if you are a membership, if you're a site member, there's a discount so that if you're like, I'm in, I'm sold, I want everything that they have to offer.
You get a discount on the physical product.
You get a discount on the physical product. So if you're like, yeah, count me in. I want all those flashcards. I want all the Nurse Squad games. I want a planner. I want the dosage calc book. Whatever it is that you want, you're going to get it at a discount if you're a member. So like, it's honestly amazing. And we are constantly adding new stuff to it, which is immediately available to you as a member. So I mean, I'm just like very excited about our membership. You have no idea. So
totally,
really cool.
Totally. Honestly, the cram courses, really any one component is like worth it, right? Like the cram courses are amazing. But the review questions are amazing. So anyway, it's all super amazing. So it's like writing an essay the night before it's due. Not that you've ever done that.
Me either. I've also never put off studying for an exam. I've never like forgotten that I have a test or anything. Never.
But honestly, even if you are well prepared and have done all of your homework and like studied, it's a great review the week, night before your test. Like, okay, I'm ready. I've worked hard, but let me just once again hear the most important stuff that I know I'm going to get tested on. And that's what cram courses are all about. So, all right, we have a kit winner. So our kit winner, Ultimate Nursing School Survival Kit, is Rachel Durfee.
Rachel, congratulations.
Durfee. Yes, congratulations. So Rachel, if you will reach out to support@leveluprn.com and let them know that you are the winner of our Ultimate Nursing School Survival Kit, they will get that shipped out to you.
But if you didn't win and you want to win something else, then it's time to listen up as Cathy gives you the magic phrase for our next giveaway of membership.
Yes. Okay. So we just talked about membership. We are giving away not one, not two, but 3 winners of a 1-year membership. I totally sound like QVC right now, didn't I? That was super QVC-y. Anyway, but we're excited. We're giving away a year membership to 3 different people. So there will be 3 winners of this next giveaway. So if you would like to win a year membership, in the comments, one time only, put members only in the comments, and we're going to pick 3 different winners to win a year of membership.
And if you are old enough to understand what members only means, then you are in good company with us.
Yes. How many people out there are like, haha, I know what you mean by members only. I mean, honestly, there were these. Well, anyway, tell us if you know. Well, I guess that might be confusing because they're actually just entering the giveaway now, members only. But anyway, members only were these jackets, which weren't really that special. They just had like a little tag that said members only, right? But they sold for a lot, and you had to have them if you wanted to be cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like if if you're in any sort of like athleisure space and you don't have Lulu, it's like, what are you doing? Like, like you had to have a members only jacket. Like, what are you doing? Like,
totally. All right. So that is membership. Now, we have, let's see, make sure to
oh yeah, sorry. I'm sharing that Angelina's reminding us, because we're terrible at this, that if you're having a good time, if you like the stuff we're giving away, if you enjoy the content that we're making, please give us a like. It means so much to us. If you aren't already subscribed to our channel, we would love that. You can follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, like wherever you are, we're there too. So it would mean the world to us.
Totally. All right. So another thing that a couple other giveaways tonight. We are actually expanding out from our Level Up RN products and resources. And we are fortunate enough that Lifeline Scrubs is giving away 5 $50 gift cards to Lifeline Scrubs. Yes. So they have amazing scrubs. They're a huge supporter of Level Up RN.
We love that.
Yes, which we super appreciate. And I know you guys will love their scrubs. So if you would like to win one of the 5 $50 gift cards to Lifeline Scrubs, then in the comments, you need to put scrub up. Time to scrub up. So scrub up in the comments, and we will pick 5 winners of a $50 gift card to Lifeline Scrubs.
I need to get my hands on a pair of these, because as someone who is now spending a lot of time at the bedside, scrubs make a big difference in your like overall happiness. I need scrubs that I call them heavy pants. When I work in the ER, I've got like flushes, my Volt phone, I have my trauma shears, pens, all this stuff in my pockets, and I end up with heavy pants. And I am always afraid that they're going to end up around my ankles. So I like truly, honestly, scrub quality like makes a big difference. And so I have loved watching her develop these scrubs. Like, I think it's really cool, and they look like amazing, high quality, affordable scrubs. And I need to get my hands on a pair of these.
Totally. Yeah, I think nursing kind of ruins you for real clothes, because like I go from pajamas at night to like scrubs during the day, and then I have to put on like big girl clothes to go like out to dinner occasionally. And I'm like, ugh.
Hard pants. Who wants hard pants? No one.
Totally. It's hard putting on real clothes, actually, like form-fitting things and stuff. It's like, oh, I'm not in pajamas anymore. Honestly, it's a huge perk of nursing, right? Being comfortable in scrubs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's
and
huge.
Nowadays, okay, not to date myself, but like back in my day, because I've been working in medicine since, don't tell anybody, but 2003. Back in my day, your options were like hospital scrubs, or the ones that were sold at your local scrub store, and they were always made out of like burlap, like they were box shaped and uncomfortable. So now that we get to wear pajamas that are also like fashion forward and well cut and tailored and stuff, I can't get enough. I'm obsessed.
Totally. No, it's a huge perk. And wearing sneakers and not having to wear it's embarrassing when I have to wear like a dress shoe out. Like I don't look stable. It's not good.
I recently had to wear heels, and I had to walk in them at home to practice, because I was like, I'm not used to being a human being in heels. Like I couldn't do it.
Totally. Ugh. But you know what? When I went to my daughter's graduation from college, and you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm wearing a dress. I'm wearing sneakers, and I don't care, because I had to like walk all the way up to the stadium and everywhere else.
It's
And I'm
better
like,
that than being a fall risk and like ending up with a head bleed. So like, sounds
right.
great.
But I was heartened because there was all these grads and stuff, and like a lot of these girls are wearing their sneakers with their like dressy dress, and they cute little white sneakers. I'm like, yes, that is a trend I can get behind,
Yep.
comfy feet. All
Yep.
right.
Oh my gosh, yes.
All right. So and we have winners now.
Okay, so we have membership winners. So remember that there are 3 of you. And if you are one of these people, you need to email support@leveluprn.com.
All right. So our first winner is Angel. So Angel, you have won a 1-year membership.
Our second winner is Shadana Reed.
All right, nice.
And I'm typing these, I'm gonna get them in here for you. So if yeah.
And then our third winner is Charisse.
Charisse, congratulations, friends. If you see your name on this list or you just heard it just now, go ahead and email Angelina, support@leveluprn.com, and we will get you hooked up with a 1-year membership. Also, if you are watching this and you are trying to get your friends on the line so that you can rep your school and win a giveaway, now is the time to send them that link and be like, get on now, besties, okay?
Totally. So our next giveaway comes from Snarky Nurses. So I have been following Snarky Nurses for years.
Forever. Yeah.
They're hilarious.
Yeah.
I love their memes. I love all the stuff that they post.
And so relatable. Also an ER nurse, or previously was an ER nurse. So I'm always like, yes, I feel so seen.
Totally. So they are giving away 2 sets of like a badge reel plus a pen pack of your choice. So there will be 2 winners of this giveaway from Snarky Nurses. And if you aren't familiar with Snarky Nurses, then you should go on IG. I'm assuming they're on TikTok. They're
my God, they're everywhere. These pens, by the way, I have the ER nurse pen pack of these. I bought these for myself like when I started in the ER, and I still use them to this day. They are my favorite pens to use. They're hilarious. She's got ones that are specific to different like specialties. So there's like ER, ICU, L&D, whatever you may be in. And they are all like inside jokes or, things that are just like really great. So very funny. The badge reels are amazing. Like I'm like, can I win one of these? Like, can I put my name in the chat for this? Because this is really great.
Totally. All right. So if you would like to win a badge reel and a pen pack from Snarky Nurses, in the comments, you should put the snark is on. Okay.
The snark is on, besties. Yeah.
Remember, just enter one time so you don't get disqualified. And okay, then our last giveaway.
Charisse, and you're going to email support@leveluprn.com. Support@leveluprn.com.
Yep. And they'll take care of you. Let them know that you were the winner of a 1-year membership, and they'll get you set up with the code and all of that. Make sure you can get on. Okay. All right. Everybody got their friends and classmates on from their school?
Yeah. Text your friends, text your professors. Your professors totally count. If you're like, hey, Dr. So-and-so, hop on this live so we can win something for our class. They'll do it.
Totally. So if you would like to win our special prize for the school with the most members here that are live.
I feel like we should wait maybe a minute because people are still entering for the snark is on.
All right, I'm just going too fast. I'm like, giveaway, right?
We do have a lot to get through, but sorry, I just looked at the name of the Scrubs winners.
Oh, is it?
There's one on here that
announcing them?
Actually, LOL. So no, it's.
Oh, do you know that?
No, I just the third one on the list.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. That's cute. Yep, the name. All right.
Sorry.
So, are you guys ready to here are the winners of the Lifeline Scrubs. So each of the winners will get a $50 gift certificate to Lifeline Scrubs. So
yes, and I'm typing them again in here.
Okay, our first winner is Alicia Alcaraz.
Yep.
Our second winner is Caitlin Reinberg.
Our third winner is It's a Me.
It's a me,
Oreo, I guess.
Oreo. Yeah, it's a me. That is pretty amazing. Our fourth winner is Laura Brown. And then our fifth winner is Danny, D-A-N-Y.
So I just put it in a comment. Of course, it doesn't like my formatting, but look for your name. If this is you, you are going to email support@leveluprn.com. And you're going to say, I won the $50 Lifeline Scrubs giveaway. Hooray. And Angelina's going to say, hooray, and get you that code.
Yep. And can't wait to hear how you like those scrubs.
Yeah, please tell us too, because like I want to hear your thoughts, because like I need to get me some.
Totally. Okay, should we have everybody enter?
Yes.
The snark is on. Should we do the school giveaway?
Let's do it.
Okay, so in the comments, you need to put your school. Now, just before you do it, make sure you're being specific. So like Meris was saying earlier, if you're Chamberlain, then it's Chamberlain,
Columbus, Chamberlain, Las Vegas, Chamberlain, whatever. Not just Chamberlain, because then you would all just win, because there's 100,000 of you. So
there's a lot of Chamberlain. There's a lot of Chamberlain out there.
Yeah.
Or like Cal State, San Marcos. So put your specific school and location in the comments, and it'll
also,
take
I heard
Angelina.
somebody say that they were Columbus State students. So I hope you're still here, because guess who's going to be a clinical instructor for you very soon. So I loved to see. I love seeing that CSCC representation.
Totally. That would be amazing. I love it when students come through that know us and stuff, and they're like, and don't be shy. If you
please come say hi. Oh my God, please.
Yeah, totally. All right. So put in your school specific location. It'll take Angelina a few minutes here to kind of compile and see which school has the most attendees, and then we'll announce
Miramar, Galen. I see a lot of Galen College of Nursing, Louisville. Man, South Florida College of Nursing. Ooh, there's a lot. Man, you guys we've got some diversity.
We got
Bevel State Community. I've seen this one a couple of times.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, Las Cruces.
CSU.
That's where my aunt is from.
Suffolk County. We do have diversity.
Yeah, we've got a lot.
I'm not seeing a ton of repeats. So
no.
Get your peeps on the live and have them enter so that you guys can win the giveaway.
Virginia Western and Roanoke, like I said, Lynchburg represent. We're good.
No one is
good buddies here.
Canadian nursing here except for me.
I know. I saw that.
Well, get your people, get them on there. You've got some classmates. Go ahead and get them on.
Send them the link. I mean, it's membership, right? Did we even say that?
Well, we ship all our products now to internationally. Like we used to not be able to ship international, but we ship all of our stuff international now.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
Hollis, Jefferson. I love how many different schools are here represented.
So many. George Mason, love seeing Virginia schools. Did you know Cathy and I both went to school in Virginia?
Totally.
Gulf State.
All right. So while you guys are putting in your school, and we're going to let Angelina spend a few minutes trying to pick a winner, we do have our winners of the Snarky Nurses badge reel and pen pack.
Yes, we do.
First winner is Michelle Rodriguez, and then our second winner is Bianca.
Oh my gosh!
So
congratulations,
you guys are the winner of a badge reel and pen pack.
Email support@leveluprn.com. I put it in the comments. Michelle Rodriguez, and Bianca, send Angelina a little email. She'll get you straight.
And I know someone earlier mentioned, like, don't forget to talk about the games because those are super awesome. And we haven't talked about the games yet. So while Angelina is compiling all of the school entries, you want to tell them about our Nurse Squad game and like
I want to tell them about our Nurse Squad game. This is one of my favorite things that we make. And I know I say that about everything, but like legit, who does this? Who looks at nursing school and says, this sucks and is not fun enough and makes it more fun? We do. That's who. Come on, you know who I'm talking about. So because we know that study groups can be well-intentioned, but they get off track very easily. It can be really hard to be on task in study groups because we know that you have downtime in clinical groups and in lecture and things like that. And because we know that you want to have a fun and easy way to quiz yourself too before tests or, you know, just studying in general, we came up with the Nurse Squad studying card game. So we have one for all of the 8 subjects, the major 8: health assessment fundamentals, pharmacology, med surg, nutrition, psych, maternity, and peds. And so these games have hundreds of questions in them, ranging in difficulty between easy, medium, and hard. Again, this is only the most testable stuff. We give you different ways to play. So in here is a little booklet of how to play, and we tell you what our suggestion is for how to play this game, but there's also a QR code that will take you to a website where not only do we give you additional ways that you can play, so if you want to play by yourself, just quizzing yourself, if you want to play PvP, large groups, if you want to play collaboratively versus trying to sabotage each other, we give you ways to play, but also you can see some really cheesy videos of my husband and I playing these games for the first time because we were so excited. We wanted to show you how to play them. So we've got top-down videos showing how to play these games. They're so much fun. They're great for study groups. We play them here on live. So if you're like, this sounds kind of cool, but I want to see more, go check out some of our previous live videos because we have played every single one of these games on live. We do it all the time. It is so much fun. In fact, the people in here that you saw us earlier recognizing when we're like, oh my God, I can't believe she's almost done with school, it's because they come to all of our Nurse Squad lives, and that's how we get to know them. So these games are a blast. If you are looking for something to get your school in on, like these are perfect for studying in like a classroom setting too. We know people who use them in their classrooms, in their clinical groups. I plan to use them as review materials. It's just very different way of looking at it. And another thing is that you're used to answering multiple choice and select all that apply questions, which is great. And you need to have practice doing that. Totally. But also, that's not a great way to study because you might learn just what those things are that you're looking for, but not be able to come up with the information yourself. The way these questions are written, they're open-ended, and you need to dig deep and find the answer to that question, which is going to strengthen those neural pathways, which is going to make it easier to recall on the exam.
100%.
So, boom.
Totally. So if you kind of focus in on the flashcards and the videos and then test yourself with this game, you can play collaboratively, you can play competitively, you could do like Family Feud style, or you can just look at the questions and kind of just quiz yourself. So there's so many different ways to use these games. So these are the Nurse Squad games. And if you get our comprehensive nursing collection, which comes with the, basically it's everything. It's like the whole kit plus dosage calculation, plus all the Nurse Squad games, our tip of the day calendar, etc. That's also available on our website as well. Okay. I'm guessing Angelina might need a few more
she's going to need another minute. Y'all are really sounding off in the comments here with your schools, which I'd love to see. This is great. We are not mad about it.
Totally. So we'll answer some questions while we're waiting for a winner. So someone's asking here if patho is in the survival kit. So we include pathophysiology in our medical surgical nursing flashcards, as well as our like peds and OB. So patho and med-surg have so much overlap, right? So patho is like what causes the disease? How does the disease work? What are the symptoms of the disease, etc. Okay, good.
So
Meris
I'm
has
going
got
to
an
show you.
example.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier to show you than tell you. So we don't have
Totally.
a deck that is dedicated just to pathophysiology, because although that is maybe how you will experience it in nursing school, the pathophysiology really is tied tightly to the symptoms, you know, the findings of the disease, and
Yep.
then also what we're going to do about it. So let's take this one, for instance, venous thromboembolism, VTE. So this is a thromboembolic event, essentially a clot, right? So on here, we're going to tell you about the pathophysiology, the risk factors, and the signs and symptoms. And this is actually so in depth that it goes over multiple cards because this is a heavy hitter. But you can see here that we have the pathophysiology at the top there in italics telling you what the patho is. I'm sorry, that's the definition. The patho is right underneath that. That tells you what the pathophysiology of this is, so that then when you are seeing information on the risk factors, the signs and symptoms, the nursing care, the labs and diagnostics, the patient teaching, you can refer back to why am I doing this? Oh yeah, because of how this works. So yes, patho is included, but it's just not going to be in a deck that says pathophysiology. It's going to be in a deck that says med-surg.
Right. And basically because we want to save you time too,
Yeah.
right? Because patho and med-surg are like huge overlaps. We just put it together so you'll find that pathophysiology. And we also include patho in our peds deck and our other decks as well. So yes. So patho
anytime we're talking
included.
about a condition that has a pathophysiology, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be in there. The only time that we don't include pathophysiology is when it's like super, super technical, not helpful information. If you really want to get into like the pathophysiology of thalassemia B, or like, you know, what beta thalassemia, like, okay, but like, you don't need to know that for nursing school, I promise. So it's, we don't get into the like overwhelming patho, but just the ones that are like, gotta know it, it's gonna be in there. Yeah.
Totally. Do you guys have any other questions about any of our resources? Fascinating. So the pathophysiology is integrated in the other cards. Yes.
Yeah.
We do that to save you time, because honestly, in patho, you learn about the disease process, you learn about signs and symptoms, you learn about diagnosis and treatment. Guess what? When you take med-surg, you learn all about that again. Maybe not as heavily emphasized on the like patho, but you still have to learn the signs and symptoms, the risk factors, the diagnosis, the treatment. And then it's a little more heavy on nursing care and patient teaching when you take med-surg, as opposed to, you know, just taking pathophysiology. So honestly, putting all of that information together makes sense and will help you with both classes.
And you'll be ahead of the game too, because if you're in patho and you're seeing stuff, like even if I don't need to know it, I need to know about heart failure. Even if I don't need to know that, like, oh, sometimes we give furosemide or, you know, whatever, I'm seeing it. And it's going to start being a thing that I'm familiar with. Oh, when I see heart failure, I see furosemide. And when I see furosemide, I see potassium. You know, like you start linking these things together the more that you see them. So it will help you in the long run when you're reviewing in that manner.
All right. Any other questions we can answer for you?
Yes, look at this one. Can you please talk about the cool chicken, their origin, and also the perpetual desk tip calendar?
Yes, we could. I'll talk about. You want to talk about the tip of the day calendar? Also, we need to cut off entries into the school contest. So we got to give Angelina a few minutes here to compile all the results. So really, we're going to cut it off right here. And then we'll talk about our tip of the day calendar, which is awesome. Meris will talk about that. And then I'll talk about cool chicken, how the cool chicken got its start.
So this is our tip of the day calendar. You may notice that it looks very similar to a tear off calendar, except you don't tear it off. It is what we call perpetual flip, meaning that we don't put what day of the week it is. We just put the date. So today is August 23rd. I had to confirm that because, oh my God, I am alert and oriented to self only right now. Today is August 23rd. Here's our nice little tip of the day, but it doesn't say Wednesday. So you'd flip and it's going to be August 24th. And you can reuse this calendar year after year and it sits on your desk. But also, we wrote over 900 tips. And then the entire nurse team went through and curated those tips for you and said, yeah, there's a lot of tips here, but the ones that are the most important. And when I say nurse team, I need you to understand it's not just Cathy and me, but also it's not just like people who just work for Level Up and do nothing else. I'm talking about nursing school educators who write your tests, who accompany you to clinicals, who lecture on this material. These are the people on our nurse team. So we went through and said, this is what matters. These are the ones that we should be seeing every day. So we went through and curated these for you so that you have 366 of the best, most high yield, most testable tips.
Oh, yeah.
And they have on them sometimes cool chicken hints.
Yep.
Cathy.
And yeah, so the legend of the cool chicken. So if you guys are familiar with our pharmacology videos, especially, but we have cool chicken hints actually in all of our videos, all the different subjects and in our cards. But in pharmacology especially, there's so many drugs that you have to remember, like so many names. And unless you have some silly or memorable way to remember that drug, what it's for, what the key side effects are, it's going to be really hard to just have all that stay in your brain. So our cool chicken hints are things to help you remember those, that key information. So one of the drugs in the pharmacology, our flashcard deck, and one of the key drugs you have to know in nursing school is colchicine. Okay. Colchicine, which if you sound it out phonetically, it looks like cool chicken. Okay. But it's not pronounced cool chicken. It's colchicine. But our silly way to remember colchicine is to think of cool chicken. And you think of a guy being like, hey man, cool chicken. And the chicken pecks the guy's gouty toe. So colchicine is used to treat gout, an acute gout attack, which often affects the large toe, right? The big toe, and that gets really swollen and red and very painful. So you think about a chicken pecking the guy's gouty toe. So when you see colchicine on an exam or anywhere else, then you think, okay, cool chicken, ouch, your chicken just pecked my gouty toe. And that will help you to remember that colchicine is used to treat gout. So that's just one of hundreds of our cool chicken hints.
Oh, yeah.
To help you remember stuff.
And sometimes they're really dumb. Like, we know they're really dumb, but like, you're gonna remember it, where there's times where I'll say to Cathy, like, okay, I have a cool chicken, but it's really stupid. And she's like, all right, like, let's hear it. And I'll tell her, and she's like, that's so dumb. I love it.
Totally. Yeah, no, I mean, and in the team, that's one of our favorite things to do is just come up with silly, ridiculous ways for you to remember the information, but you have to have a hook. You have to have a way to remember stuff.
It's too much otherwise. It's too much. And there, to this day, I'll be working like in the ER, and I'll be like, which one is for which is it PTINR or APTT that I need to remember for, warfarin or whatever. And I'll think of our cool chickens. Like it really matters.
Totally. I actually made it into a skit. There's a short or skit. Like if you look on our TikTok channel, or if you go onto YouTube, I do these little skits and shorts. So I kind of acted out the cool chicken thing. I actually just put a skit. Did you see my skit on the whole Cushing's disease?
Yes, I did. It was so good.
Anyway, yeah. So if you like silly things, silly ways to remember stuff, then definitely check out our TikTok channel, our YouTube channel, as well as Instagram. We got great stuff there to help you remember things. Yeah, so now I'm going to dream about a cool chicken pecking a guy's gouty big toe. Right on. And you will never forget what colchicine is used for, right? So, so that is the idea. Do we have our school winner yet?
I'm sorry.
So I think we need like a couple minutes to see who the winner is.
Stop putting more.
Yeah, don't put any more entries because you won't get entered. But she's Angelia is kind of adding up the rest. All right. Any other questions for us that we can answer? Any other advice for going back to school? Questions about our products? Anything else? Good
I know,
vibes, good
there's so much.
vibes.
I feel like, so somebody was saying like, can you do this again? Absolutely. We go live all the time, like at least monthly, if not more than that. We are constantly doing like I said, the nurse squad lives. We like to do things like this where we talk more specifically about like advice and stuff. If you're interested in things that are more like, can I get test taking tips and stuff like that, check out membership. We've got those special videos that are in depth that go over that stuff. We have done live events on those things in the past too. So if you're looking for like, man, I wish I would do a live event on studying techniques, I promise you we've done that. Like, go back and look. Like, we've got all of these amazing recorded lives. So we do have a lot, but we love seeing you guys. The more you come to these lives, the more we genuinely learn who you are, and we love to see you succeed. So please coming back. And I love this question. How do you make friends in nursing school? I feel like I'll be the oldest in my cohort, even though I'm only in my mid-20s. Well, first and foremost, bestie, you will not be. I went back to nursing school when I was 29. I graduated when I was 32. Yeah. And I had people in my cohort in their 50s and 60s. So the thing that I will say about nursing school friendships is that you are truly battle buddies. They are the people who will understand what you are going through in a way that nobody else will, including other nurses, because it's like childbirth. You don't remember it so clearly when it's behind you. So use the experience to bond with your friends, with your classmates and make friends. Get a nurse squad game, man. Get a nurse squad game and set up a recurring study group, and invite everybody in your class to come study at the library or at a coffee shop and play nurse squad with you. Like, I guarantee you, whoever is in your class is just as nervous about making friends as you are.
All right. So, where was this other one I saw? This is my last semester. Do you guys have any advice for choosing a specialty? So yeah, let's talk about that for just a second while we're waiting for our winner. But my first piece of advice is whatever specialty or area that you choose out of school, that may not be where you end up sticking. You may start off in med surg and realize, ooh, med surg is not for me. And I just want to urge you, instead of throwing in the towel on nursing completely, is work your way to another area. There are so many areas that you can work in. Some of them that don't even deal with like taking care of patients or anything, direct patient care. You could go into research. You could do diabetes education,
infection control,
yes.
Chart abstraction, data review. There's so much health informatics. Do not give up on nursing because you do not like the first nursing job you have. You do not have to be a bedside acute care hospital nurse to be a nurse.
Yeah. So for me, I went into med surg because a lot of new grads, that's kind of, not every new grad, but a lot of new grads, that's kind of where you end up having to start. Like at my hospital system, you had to start in med surg. So I did my med surg new grad program. I'm kind of a perfectionist, and med surg is not the best place if you're a perfectionist because you're running around with your head cut off and everything. So I went into wound nursing, actually. So I'm a certified wound care nurse. And it's my first day on the job, I knew that was like the place for me. I love it. It lets you get detailed and like really get to know your patients and do all that detailed wound care. So that's, kind of where I went. But you can go, I mean, Meris loves the ER. She's perfect for the ER and loves doing that.
That's not where I thought I was going to be either, you guys. I was 100% committed to the bit that I was going to be an L&D nurse. And not only was I going to be an L&D nurse, but I was going to become a certified nurse midwife. So much so that I applied to and was given acceptance to a doctorate of nursing practice in nurse midwifery program. And then said,
I remember that.
Oh no. I think I'm supposed to be an ER nurse. I was ready to go to a doctorate program and said, nope, and I change my mind, and that is okay. It is not the end of the world. If I went to ER and I said, nope, just kidding, this isn't for me, do you think I could still go to L&D? Do you think I could still do nurse midwifery? Absolutely. Nursing is incredible. It is not like any other field. So if you dip your toe into something and you say, oh, that's not for me, no one is going to look at your resume and say like, oh, look at this person bouncing around from job to job. My husband doesn't get this. He is in corporate America, and he gets so stressed out that I have all these jobs. And I'm like, he's like, it makes you look flaky. And I say, no, it does not. It does in corporate America. In nursing, do you know what it makes me look? Well-rounded. It makes
Absolutely.
me look experienced. So don't be afraid to say, this isn't for me, I need to go do something else, even if you've only been there for 6 months. Move on to the next thing. But my advice for you would be, set up a shadowing opportunity. If there's something you want to do that isn't covered in clinical, set up a shadowing opportunity. Reach out to the educators of different units, to the clinical nurse manager, whoever it may be. If you reach out to your professors, I want to be an ER nurse. Do you know anyone who works at the ER that I could shadow? If you want to come shadow me in Columbus, Ohio, send me an email. I will get you in to shadow me. Like, people want you to see what it is that they do. And they want you to know what you're getting yourself into before you decide to go down that specialty also. So look into shadowing opportunities. It will pay off, I guarantee you.
All right. And then we do have a winner.
Oh, yay.
A school. Let's see. All right, you guys ready? The school with the most attendees and who will all be winning a 30-day free membership on our site. So 30 days free membership for all students from Bevel State Community College. So
Nice.
if you are here from Bevel State Community College, you need to use your school email, okay, from your school, and email support@leveluprn.com. And let them know that you were the winner of the school challenge. And we will set you up with a free month of membership, which is, we talked all about that. It's awesome. So
also, there were so many good questions that came in at the end here. And I want to say a couple of things. One is that we may have answered these questions previously in some of our previous lives. So go back and look at the ones that we've done before that are called things like nursing school Q&A, or, you know, what have you, because we talk about a lot of these things. And we have an entire, in membership, there's a whole course on incivility in nursing. So things like dealing with nurses eating their young, and does bullying really exist in the hospitals, and all of those kinds of things. So please go check that out. But also, I think it would be awesome if we did a live one day where we just did Q&A, stuff like this, and just had time to really get into the nitty gritty and answer these questions for you. What do you guys think? You wanna do something like that?
I think that sounds great. Like, you guys can just ask us about whatever, like about,
and we can tell you all of our
bullying,
wild stories of how we survived insane things in nursing school and got to where we are, and all of those things.
Totally.
That I needed somebody to tell me.
Totally. That sounds great. We should totally do that next, either next time or coming up.
Yeah.
We did talk about doing at our next live, doing Nurse Squad, doing fundamentals and health assessment. So together.
Yeah. Just like we recently did like the NCLEX review, where we did we shuffled them all together. We might do one that's like a health assessment and funds, because first of all, huge, important material to know no matter where you are in the program. Like, if you're getting ready, this is your last semester or something, you want to review this stuff. But also, it's more accessible to people who haven't gotten to things like specialties. We don't want to leave anybody out, so we want to review that fundamental, I'm sorry for the pun, but that fundamental information.
Totally. All right, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this big giveaway, and hope you got to, you know, learn some stuff about our resources, or just learn stuff in general about nursing. We're so glad that you guys attended, and we were so excited to give away so much stuff tonight. Special thank you again to Lifeline Scrubs, as well as Snarky Nurses, for donating stuff for our giveaway. So thank you. Thanks again, everybody, for coming, and we will see you on another live soon. So take care and good luck with school.
Bye, guys.